Well, hello, you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Vinland Saga reaction video. So, I feel like the last episode was a mid-season finale. Now, because I record these episodes, like, the day, like, back-to-back on terms of days, usually when they come out, I haven't seen the comments for the previous one. So, as recording this reaction, I haven't seen the comments for the last episode, episode 12. But I am presuming that that was a mid-season finale. I'm guessing in that comment section, people are going to be letting me know that. Also, no moaning at me. I am wearing it. No moaning at me. Alright, I'll never forget again. I will probably forget one time, but we'll see. The last episode ended with an ambush. I'm curious to see how they get out of this ambush, if they get out of this ambush, what this means for the other dude, because the leader of the other part of the kingdom is there. He's going to be caught in it unless he's part of it. I don't know. So I got some questions there, so let's find out. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and let's jump into Vinland Saga, episode 13. Child of a hero. Am I supposed to know who this person is?
Haha, もうすぐ死ぬ。故郷帰りたい。言った。連れてきた。
I don't remember this opening. I'm going to skip it just now because I'm worried about spoilers in the opening. Is that Thorfinn? It looks a lot like Thorfinn. Have I fucked up? Have I played the wrong episode? No, this is the right episode. Is that Thorfinn? I'm really confused, man. I recognize the singer. Sounds like, is that Man with a Mission? Sounds a lot like the singer from Man with a Mission. The resistance in Wessex. Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't see any Yorms Vikings fighting there, though.
早ければ冬前には決着がつくでしょう。ロンドンのその後はクヌートだ。あれは今どこに？クヌート殿下率いる包囲軍はトロケルの一団に撃破された後、消息が途絶えております。マールバラで交戦との情報も入っており、現地兵と合流した可能性もありますが、その安否につきましては今のところ。世の大事な息子だ。状況が分かり次第すぐに伝えよ。はっ。
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
おい、囲まれてんじゃねえか。マジかよ。俺見たことか。言わんこっちゃない。くそ。落ち着け、野郎ども。いいか、放射するんじゃねえぞ。絶対に手を出すな。ブリケイニオグのご使者よ。帰国の歓迎は血と手洗いな。
ほう、我らの言葉を話すか、万人よ。貴様らデーン人は言葉の通じぬけだものだと聞いていたがな。
兵を引け。朝デーン人相手に事を構えても我らウェールズに益はない。
グラティアヌス、私はウェールズ諸王国全体の行く末をおもんぱかるあなたを尊敬している。だが我々はあなたとは少し考え方が違うのだ。デーンの王子とどんな約束を交わすというのだ。所詮は蛮族。道理は通じぬ。
何わめいてんだあの野郎。やんのかやんねえのかはっきりしろや。
いや、こりゃ戦にはならねえよ。
言葉わかんのか、ビョル。
いや、わかんねえけどよ。 その木なら最初の矢で死人が出てたはずだぜ。まあ、はったり聞かせて話し合いを有利に進めようって腹じゃねえの。
そういうもんか。
Unless we have a Lord of the Rings situation here where someone accidentally releases the boat, you know? Could happen. Pissed off the orcs, you know? Could be something similar. Didn't they give that guy a name? Doesn't he actually have a name, old bow dude? If it does turn into a battle, they have two smart options here. Run away or run forward. Trying to attack the archers is suicide.
マラのイングランドとの戦はつぶさに見てきたぞ。この10年で3度かの国と休戦協定を結び、それらをことごとく破ってきた。我らはイングランドのような愚は犯さぬ。王子を捕らえ、我らが盾とする。
That is a good point. If it's kind of hard to make agreements with someone on a ceasefire, like they've made 3 already and broken all 3. Similar to Askeladd.
どうせ茶番です。ごねてみせて出方を見ているんでしょう。ヤギも狼の皮をかぶらねば草もはめぬ時代です。彼らに同情しますよ。
教えるのか、お前の計画を。
それもいいでしょうが。
It's in a way their plan is similar to Askeladd's plan, but Askeladd's plan is more. Well, actually, I think there is a lot more to Askeladd than we've been shown. Even more so than Bjorn. I think Thorfinn's the only one who's seen like the cracks in his shell. He just seems maybe he's just getting old and he wants that like glorious death, you know? Valhalla awaits, maybe. Maybe there's more to it. But he is a very complicated character, and I love that about him.
茶番がやりたいなら少し付き合ってやるのも一興かと。者どもしかと見よ。こちらにおわすお方こそデンマーク国王スベン陛下のご子息クヌート殿下である。これより殿下がその方らにお言葉をくださる。
Yeah, sure.
かしこまって聞くがよい。
Go on, Canute. I'm sure you.
さ、殿下、一発景気のいい短歌を。何でもいいんですよ。似てくるぞとかなんとか。あの無礼者どもに不快感を表明してやってください。あなたが言えば奴ら金玉縮み上がって道を譲るでしょう。
Askeladd knows Canute ain't saying nothing.
殿下。
Yep. Surely Askeladd knew that.
殿下は人前で話されるのがお嫌いなのだ。ここはわしが。
なりません、ラグナル殿。
何？
たとえお若くとも一国の王子、果たすべき責任がございます。今この場にいるすべての者が王子殿下の御ために動いているのですよ。
お優しい方なのだ。無用の争いを好まれぬ。
だから。
What does he like? Death? Does he like the idea of dying, being shot in the head with an arrow? Does he like that? Because if he doesn't fucking speak up, then that's what waits for him. Canute, will you stop being such a bitch? Will you do something cool? Just one thing. Just one thing cool. This, all Canute has contributed to this is a bird. Can I catch it? That's it. That's it. Canute is dog shit, man.
無用の喧嘩にならねえように場を収めてくれっつってんでしょうが。
Disappointed you, Canute.
貝みてえに押し黙ってて、スベン王の跡目が務まるとお思いですか。
黙れ！貴様らに殿下の何がわかる？
Ragnar, you're just as annoying.
王宮は親子兄弟が相食らう狐の巣だ。病がちだった殿下がその中を生き延びるのにどれほど苦労なさったか。お心を殺し息を殺し目立たぬようにして今日までやってこられたのだ。それでも次々貴様らのようなやつばらが殿下を利用せんとすり寄ってくる。をわきまえよ。殿下がどのように振る舞われようとも貴様ごときが口を出すことは許されぬ。
どうした？何を言い争っておるか。クヌート王子は何と言っておる？
グラティアヌス殿、彼らに計画を伝えます。
よかろう。私も行こ
野郎ども、その場で待て。奴らの大将と話しつけてくっからよ。ラグナル殿、お言葉ごもっともです。殿下の恩義を案ずるあまり、つい出過ぎたことを申しました。殿下もどうかご容赦くださいませ。
だっせ。お前本当に俺とタメか？
I am. First, I want to point out that Thorfinn's simple movement of putting the shield behind his head is actually something that would be done to stop you getting shot in the back of the head. Because obviously your eyes are in front of you. You don't have any eyes there. And that protects your neck and the back of your head. That's cool. The other thing, I forget they're the same age. And it makes me wonder if we're going to see a development in those two characters side by side. Maybe they'll rub off each other in like the right ways, not the cheeky ways, the right ways, where you have Prince Canute maybe becoming a bit more hardened by Thorfinn, and Thorfinn maybe becoming a bit more kind-hearted from Prince Canute. One thing that Vikings does, which I'm wondering if Vinland Saga is going to do it as well, is it passes quite a large time period. And if you do it very right, it's so difficult to do this. I can't think of a single TV show that's pulled it off well. But if you do it right, you can do character transfers, you know? You can have characters get old, die, and then their children get old, have more children, those children become the main characters, and we can see a whole, like, rolling timeline. Meaning we might even get to see the Battle of Hastings in this, but I don't think we will. I don't think it'll go that far, because that's pretty much the end of the Vikings, you know? So, yeah. But it could do a really good job at, like, that rolling timeline, where we can see characters we love, like, die off, even get old, and then new characters come in.
ラグナルと言ったか。ひな鳥もいつかは巣立つということを知らんな。あれではかえってひなに良くない。
I agree. But I might be wrong.
計画のためにお前のやるべきことは多いようだな。まずはひなを巣立たせることか。
For me, I also feel like how Ragnar is acting is not helping Prince Canute. He's sheltering him and not giving him any kind of... He's giving him no room to grow in any kind of way at all. Like, nothing. If someone is doing everything for you in your life, then you never have a reason to do anything yourself.
はあ、心得ております。
I know he loves him, and part of what he's doing is right, but he needs to like dial it down.
下がれ、護衛はいらぬ。
ですが、
二度言わせる気か。兵に守られねば話もできぬと思われては我が王家の恥だ。
I don't think those guards would do much, to be honest.
おっとだ。その5倍離れろ。他の者にも伝えろ。
That's a bit weird.
さてと、アシェラットと言ったかね。事情はわからんでもないが困るんだよね、実際。
話はついてると聞いたんだが、
書簡で突然領内の通行許可と兵糧を求められてもね、2つ返事はできないんだよ。弱小といえど対面ってものがあるからね。我が王家にも貴殿らに便宜を図ることでどういう見返りがあるのか、対等な立場での取引だと確認しとかんことにはね。下の者たちに王が100人程度のデーン人にビビっていると思われかねん。
確かにな。
Yeah, he is.
我々の要求するまま答えていてはあなた方も格好がつかん。配慮にかけたことをお詫びしよう。
Askeladd is.
帰国への書簡を書いたのはこの
Askeladd is a master manipulator, isn't he? He is as good with his tongue, and not in a cheeky way, as he is with his sword.
私だ。見返りについて証述しないのは機密保持のためと記したはずだが。
ええ、読みました。それでは伺いましょうか。その機密について。
一ついいかな。俺の提示する見返りの内容によっちゃ戦闘になることもあり得るかね、アッサー殿。
そういじめんでくれよ。デンマーク王を怒らせようものならこんな小国などひとたまりもないのはよくわかってる。
失礼した。いや何、確認したまでさ。
不思議なやつだ。
Yeah,
誰が？
そりゃおめえ、アシュラッドだ。
I agree. He is weird, but
ウェー
he's
ル
the
ズ
good
の
kind
言
of weird.
葉を話せるなんて知らなかった。
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That he can speak Welsh,
一番
English.
子さんのあんたにも知らねえことがあるんだな。
バカ言え。知らんことばかりよ。知ってることといや、野郎がデンマーク人だってことぐらいだ。水くせえ野郎だ。十何年も一緒にやってきて何も話はしねえ。
なんだ、拗ねてんのか？でけえ図体して。
うるせえな。喧嘩なら買うぞ。
まあまあ落ち着けよ。いいじゃねえか。あいつはいい狩猟だ。月もある。稼がせてくれるんなら心情がどうでも俺はついてくぜ。
Bjorn's not so sure.
にわかには信じがたい。だが嘘にしては。
直系のリディア様のお子だ。このアシェラッドには我らローマンケルトの偉大なる指導者の血が受け継がれている。
すると貴殿はデーン人ではないのか？
ウェールズとデーンの根血だ。父オラフはかつてウェールズ沿岸を略奪し、その際リディアを愛称としてさらった。
He's got Roman blood.
生まれたのが俺だ。
古ブリタニアの軍神の血脈は絶えたと聞いていた。貴殿がアルトリウス公の子孫だと。
アルトリウス、5世紀から6世紀にかけて活躍したイギリス先住ケルト人国家ブリタニアの軍団総指揮官である。516年、信仰著しいサクソン人、後のイングランド人の軍勢をベイドンヒルの戦いにおいて打ち破り、ブリタニアに平和をもたらした。後世に語り継がれ、アーサー王伝説の原型になったとされる人物である。
Most of the old British legends, even Robin Hood, are loosely based on real-life people. Same with King Arthur, but are massively embellished for storytelling purposes, much like a lot of historical stories. It's a shame because we'll never actually get to properly understand true history as it was without full-blown evidence. For example, another thing is a lot of the battles that we know were massively exaggerated, and this goes for most battles. There are some that aren't, which you can see from like fossilized records and stuff like that. But when it's just based on documentation, most of the time it is exaggerated numbers. I remember there was one case of this where it was like a Greek battle. I can't remember which one. It might have even been Troy. But it was a battle where they said that the amount, like there was like, they were like 100,000 people. I'm sure one of you in the comment section can let me know which battle it was. But they basically, the amount of people they basically said was close to like the entire male population of the country. And they were just like, that would have wiped them all out. Like the country would have gone extinct. And it was like such an exaggerated number in like the historical documents that they were just like, this obviously didn't happen. But I can't remember what battle in particular that was, because honestly, there's quite a lot that do that. So yeah, it is interesting. It's really cool when you find out like how many people that seem like tales of fiction are actually based on someone, which is really cool. I like that they've done that.
信ずるに足る証はあるか。
That's the first question.
私だ。この男は
That's the
14
first
歳
question
の
I would
時、リ
ask.
デア様と共にウェールズを訪れ、初めて私と会った。
Oh, fuck! This is. He looks so much like Thorfinn.
月のない人だったよ。長いこと親父の寝室で飼われ、病を得てからは馬小屋で飼われていた。
おいたわしい。それにしても偉大なる決闘最後の一人がデエンジンとの根結とは。
そこだよ、アッサー殿。根結だからこそだ。俺はデエンジンに溶け込んでいる。つまりウェールズはデンマーク軍内に俺という工作員を持つことになる。あのボンボンを次のデンマーク王に仕立て上げれば、俺も国政の要職につける。そうすりゃウェールズへの不可侵条約を結ばせることすらできる。奴らにはこの地一歩も踏み入れさせん。
Is this real?
恐れ入った。なんと大胆な。よくもそんな大風呂敷を。
アッサー様が笑っておられるぞ。
着物太いお方だ。
はあ、一つ懸念がある。デーン人の中で生まれ育った貴殿だ。デーンの血よりアルトリウス公の血が常に勝ると言い切れるかね。
その辺は信じてもらうしかないな。まあ血の問題は別にしても、俺はデーン人が嫌いだ。
I don't think this is the case, but I find it. They just take after their mother, right? I just find it so weird how a young Askeladd looks exactly like Thorfinn. And now I'm thinking, is he his dad? Because even people have commented, oh, he looks nothing like Thor's. But at the same time, he looks tons like his mother, so that's not uncommon. I literally know kids now in my family where, like, I'm not going to say who, where they look way more like one parent than the other parent. Like literally nothing like one parent and all like the other parent. So it's not uncommon. And it's not even uncommon for children to take on grandparents' genes. So yeah, it's like that can happen quite a lot as well. So yeah, but I just found it really interesting how much they look alike. Maybe that's why he's taken a sort of shining to Thorfinn. Maybe it's not so much his honor to Thor's as it is something else as well. Oh, for fuck's sake, Ragnar.
この国を通行する間、連中の捕虜になったふりをするだけです。国境で追放されるとき、武器は返されます。それで彼らのメンツは保たれます。
不思議でならん。なぜ貴様の部下は命令にホイホイ従うのだ。
すごいでしょう。これでも結構部下に信頼されてるんです。おいトロフィー、お前もだ。
ざけんなハゲ。
信頼か。
こいつは別です。クソガキめ。
He's different.
勘違いするなとんがり。
Conehead.
俺はこのハゲの部下じゃねえ。敵だ。
敵？
ああ、分かった分かった。あんた方は結構2人ぐらいは多めに見てくれるでしょう。
よし、進軍再開。
That's funny. Conehead.
デエンジンだって。アッサー様が捕らえなすったらしいぞ。
Surely you wouldn't have Askeladd leading. Is Askeladd leading?
さすがアッサー様だな。
石投げてみるか。
やめろバカ。てムカつくやつらだぜ。心中扱いか俺ら。見てんじゃねえぞタコが。食うぞこら。
I do want to. This is something I'm curious about. I do want to see a relationship connection between Canute and Thorfinn kind of form. Also, wasn't there the girl that they made a big deal? I forgot about her. Didn't they make a big deal about like the slave girl a few episodes back? What happened to her? I thought she was going with them. Did she not end up going with them? She just gone. I completely forgot about her. Huh. I guess we just don't see her again.
見てんじゃねえよ、お姫様。言いてえことはてめえの口で言えや。舌がねえのか。あ？
Come on, bro. Speak.
僕は臆病で喋らないわけじゃないんだ。慎重なんだ。慎重にしないといけないんだ。僕は王子だ。そなたたちとは違うのだ。僕の発言には政治的な意味が生じるのだ。異国においてはなおさらだ。父王陛下のお許しもなく不可侵条約だの不快感の表明だのできるわけがない。僕は慎重なのだ。
そこそこマシな言い訳言うじゃねえか。おつむは足りてるようだな、お姫様。
この無礼者！初めてだ。今まで僕にこんな態度を取る者などいなかった。
ならいい経験じゃねえか。
発言を取り消せ。言い訳などではない。お前などに王族の苦労の何がわかる。
わめくんじゃねえよ、座ってろ。
わめいてなどおらぬ。僕は自分の発言の正しさを主張しているだけだ。
はいはい、わかったって。
大体なんだその態度は。この僕を何と心得る。
わし以外のものと話されるとは。
Amazing. Man, I love Thorfinn so much. Great character. And then Canute, you know what? Canute could grow on me, you know? If they have that kind of relationship, maybe like an Armin Ering kind of relationship, I could get behind it, you know? It doesn't really snow in England much, but it does. But it doesn't settle. It's very rare.
アシャラット、もっと早く進めんのか。このままでは雪に振り込められるぞ。
You gotta love the dude sitting in the car comfortably, asking everyone else on foot to go faster. Bro, get out and jog if you want to go faster.
たく、うるせえな。マーシア伯領の北端を横断して、そこから本地ヘインズバラを目指しましょう。一周は早く着く。
敵の領地を進むというのか。
ウェールズの山の中で雪に振り込められたら身動きが取れなくなる。なに、心配いりませんよ。敵の本拠地からは遠いですし。
だが兵糧はどうする。地方領主どもが電人に力を貸すとは思えん。
平気平気、それもちゃんと考えてますって。
He's got a new horse.
やろうども、方向転換だ。ぐずぐずするな。
マジで急に道変えんのかよ。
心配すんな。アシュラッドの判断に間違いはねえ。
Okay. Is this where the episode ends? Oh, come on, man. Ooh. This is Millet. This is Millet. I'd recognize his voice anyway. Millet really does sound like another... She sounds like another Western singer. I can't work out who. Doesn't she? There's another singer who's got a very similar sound to her. My God! How do I not remember that song? That is 100% Millet. That's Millet. That is fucking Millet. Let me Vinland Saga ending 2. That is 100% Millet. Vinland Saga end 2. Yeah, Millet Drown. Oh my God, I want to listen to the full version of that. That sounded banging. God damn. You should all know by now, if you don't, I have a huge soft spot for Millet. I think Millet is incredible. One of my favorite freaking singers out of Japan. Mainly because of her unusual tone. Millet is an example of what I would say if, like... Millet feels like if you took a Western singer and raised them in Japan. Like, that's what it feels like with Millet's vocals. She has such a unique tone that I've not heard in Japan. She sounds so much like another singer. Doesn't she? Does anyone know the singer I'm thinking of? Like, her tone really reminds me of someone else, but I can't work out who. Seems like a weird place to end. We haven't seen much of the priest in that one. You know, like, no big cliffhanger. Just kind of ended. They sort of took a right turn and that was it. And the biggest actions in that episode, well, there was two. One, the revelation of Askeladd's bloodline. Whether or not that is going to have an impact on the story in his decision-making is yet to be seen. It is something that you would assume would. But Askeladd betraying his men, I don't know. I definitely think there's more to Askeladd. I've been saying this since we first introduced him, though. He is such a well-written and complex character that it is impossible to understand him. And I don't mean that in a negative way, like, oh man, I don't understand him. I mean that in a good way. Like, reading him is impossible. Like, I don't know his motives. I don't know his goals. I don't know where his loyalties lie. Who he's playing, who he's not playing, who he cares about, who he doesn't care about. I don't know nothing. It's the same with Bjorn. Bjorn says he's been fighting with him for years but knows nothing about him. I've been watching... We're on episode 13? I know nothing about him. Like, every time I feel like I understand him, 2 episodes go by, he makes a different decision, and I've lost. And I'm like, that decision doesn't make sense to me. So it is very hard to properly understand just what it is Askeladd wants. Because the whole Welsh thing is probably true. But is that what he wants? And is that his true motivation that's been carrying him this entire time? I don't know. I don't think it's as simple as him just being greedy, which is what we've sort of been, like, led to see. I don't think it's that. You know, just wanting all this money for his men. I definitely think there's more to it, but I don't know what it is. Askeladd is such a brilliant character. I'm liking Thorfinn's character, these last few episodes. Not that I haven't liked Thorfinn, I think he's awesome. But I'm liking them again to see a bit more of his interactions with other people, because that has been kept to sort of a minimum. And I'm liking that too. His relationship with Canute is one I'm curious about, and I want to see develop. I want to see if these two end up becoming friends or something like that. I think it could be kind of fun, kind of ridiculous, and I think their relationship could be like I said, turn into like an Armin Eren kind of situation from Attack on Titan, which I'm all here for. Very good episode. This is what I mean with Vinland Saga. It is an anime where you would assume there would be tons of fights. You know, it's Vikings, lots of fights. But it doesn't need those fights to create a very good story. Vinland Saga is the perfect execution of brilliant storytelling. That's what it is. And it's very, very well done. And every episode, I'm just loving it more, which is similar to what happened with Hunter x Hunter. When I started watching it, I'd love it more and more and more the more I watched. Same with Attack on Titan, and it looks like Vinland Saga is following that format as well. Maybe a top 3 for me. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, fill up that comment section with stuff, but don't put any spoilers, pretty please, and have an awesome Saturday. I'm going to be live tonight on Twitch if you want to join me. Link to that is in the description. Don't forget to check out our store, GOTgamesclothing.com. And yeah, as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.